I'm Jen.
Hi, I'm Kaylee.
Hi, I'm Christina, and we did a research article review. Our article was called Elementary Students' Roles and Epistemic Stances During Document-Based History Lessons. It was written by Dr. Jeffrey Noakes from Brigham Young University.
Dr. Noakes conducted research for this article, and he was trying to answer 3 main questions. Question 1. How competent are students in switching back and forth between non-traditional and traditional instructions?
Question 2. What impact does the pedagogical shift have on students as they try to engage in different roles of a learner?
Question 3. How do 5th grade students in this position view their roles, the roles of text, differing ideas, and other sources when learning history?
Throughout his study, he used the key terms to label the varying pedagogical stances and student roles.
Epistemic stance. The student's understanding of how historical knowledge is constructed.
Historical thinking. It is the mindset that is needed to analyze historical texts, including framing questions, applying historical background knowledge, examining evidence, and constructing arguments.
Traditional instruction is simply when students are responsible for their receiving, organizing, remembering, and recording historical situations. Basically, the type of teaching that we strive to avoid.
Non-traditional instruction! It's more of what we prefer as teachers. It is more so when students use various historical sources regarding the same event to create their own interpretation of the content.
Now let's go see Dr. Noakes' study.
The subjects were 2 5th grade classes from the same school. Both classes participated in year-round schooling with 3 weeks off for every 9 weeks of classes. Additionally, both were taught with traditional instruction. Other than that, they were very different.
The first class consisted of 28 gifted students who were mostly white middle-class kids, with about 23% of them on free or reduced lunch. These students were taught history 3 times a week for about an hour per class.
The second class was a mainstream group of 36 kids with a wide range of academic abilities. In this group, at any given time, 9 students were flexed out of class for their 3 weeks off. These students were rotated. Because of that, the teachers personalized the curriculum, utilizing independent assignments. These students received history lesson for 1 hour a day, Monday through Thursday.
Dr. Noakes conducted his research by jumping in and teaching both classes 31 non-traditionally instructed lessons. These were taught during their normal history lesson times.
He interviewed the students throughout the pedagogical shift to determine how they viewed their roles as learners. To answer the third question, it was determined that they shifted their epistemic stance to feel as though they had more critical roles in the process of learning history when taught with non-traditional instruction. To put it simply, they benefited more as learners from non-traditional instruction.
The second question, which inquired how the shift would impact the students, was answered solely based on how the students changed their language. In their original interviews, the students used language that aligned with lectures and traditional texts. However, upon the conclusion of the study, the students unknowingly changed their language to align more with rich learning due to the non-traditional instruction.
This relates to the comment made in class by Dr. Shocker regarding the student-teacher's language changing about their students from the beginning of their field experience to the end.
Regarding the first question, the study concluded that students are capable of comfortably switching back and forth between the pedagogical strategies. Based on their interviews and Dr. Noakes' observations, the students subconsciously picked up the concepts and routines of non-traditional instruction.
This article is a great sample of educational research. Dr. Noakes had questions about pedagogical methods and he sought out to answer them. With clear goals, he set up his study, executed his plans, and personally utilized non-traditional learning to find his own answers.
Bringing it back to your classrooms, this article is bee's knees. As Penn State Berks senior ed majors, you are all learning that venturing from the norms will get you and your students further. You're taught to stray from curriculum books and to be creative.
Be eccentric.
And venture from those norms. And